Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no rate me. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me not business, me not care if them now are ready. Me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are even. Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa!
Yeah, man, as everybody checking, as everybody forward, you don't know, want to see Bless Wednesday. Yeah, man, as everybody checking, as everybody forward. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys hearing me clearly now? All right, good, everything is all right. What's getting a little difficulties? You don't know, man, made machine is good, man, made methods and this stuff really is good on, you know? It's crazy. But at the end of the day, you don't know, we back in the building. Welcome to our next edition of Let's Start the Things TV talk show, you know, the morning talk show, you know, we go already. Guys, you know what we're talking about. And you know, not what we're talking about, you know, my greatest concern is for you guys to hit the thumbs up. That's all I need you to do. Just hit the thumbs up for me. Give the video a like. Please, the more you guys like up the live, the more it reached out to more persons. You know what I mean? The algorithm bill. You know what I mean? So as you guys see the thumbnail and the title, you know what's going on today. Definitely we got some stuff to talk about. Melly Mel is finally free. Yes, guys, we got to talk about that. She breaks silence on Mark Benchcock's show. We're gonna bring that to you. Let you get to hear what she said. We got a drug boss. So today we're gonna be talking about the traffic cop fighting with the bus drivers. You know what I mean, in Guyana, and we're gonna add some more stuff to it. So definitely, you know how it goes already. As you guys forward in, yeah, please give the video a thumbs up. Come on, guys, a thumbs up for me. Thumbs up. You know what I mean? This is all I want from you. Like up the live. Please like up the live. You understand? As everybody forward in, we got 27 people upon the check in. Please, guys. Hold on a minute. Yeah, man, Renee, see you get a wrench. Make sure I got you a wrench. All right? So you know how it goes over here. Yeah, man, I got you a wrench. But nevertheless, guys, hope you guys having a fantastic morning. It's Wednesday, you know what I mean? Today is Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, the second day in the week. Yo, I gotta tell you something, by. Well, yesterday I got caught I was caught. Yes, I caught, but I caught back a lot of persons also in it. Cause you know, yesterday was the 1st of April, and it's April Fool's Day. So you know, definitely, a lot of persons was tricked. You know, but I got caught, so I had to give it. I had to give it back. You know, yeah, man, I had to give back the little something, something. And I definitely caught them. You know, yesterday I saw a Guyanese media whereby they posted that Vibes Cartel was arrested with guns and ammunition. I know I'm a cartel fan. You know what I mean? I can be straight. I'm a cartel fan, and you know what I mean. It's crazy. When I saw that, now me head start hurting because I say, yo, this has got forgetting that it's April Fool's Day. Forgetting that it's April Fool's Day, I fall for it. You see it where when I fall for it, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. uh, that's what it is. What it is. Today's the second day in the month, the new month. We're in the 4th month of the year. Yeah, man. April next month is May. My birthday is next month. So you know we celebrating from this month here, so right through. Yeah. So shout out to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Before we kick into all the stuff, then got a piece of story that I wanna read out. I wanna just bring to you guys as we build the life and as the life build up. You know what I mean? Soon get into everything that we got for you guys. We just waiting for everybody just forward in more. We got 48 persons on the check-in. So you know guys what's up, you understand? I wanna say good morning to you guys. Hope you guys having a fantastic morning. Yo, I wake up good today, you know? Yeah, like I telling y'all, you know what I mean? I got caught yesterday. Guys, we got a goal, please. We asking for you if you guys feel free to donate whatever you guys could donate to the super chat. Yes, guys, the super chat is up and running, so you know you guys could donate to the channel. Definitely, it would be very, very appreciative of you guys if you donate. You know, what I mean, anything is anything over here as we keep you informative with everything that going on. And as the people them rolling, you know, because yesterday I saw a lot of my peeps, you know what I mean, did not catch the live. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean, they end up coming after and watch back the live after. So, you know, definitely is Wednesday. We're going to give you a 2-hour show. So we're going to be taking you up to 10 o'clock today. So you guys, you don't know forward. Let's have this discussion. This story here is a nice piece of story that I want to bring to you guys. You know what I mean? So let me go down the road of this story. Everybody say, good afternoon. My story starts when I was 20 years old. I met a person I'm currently engaged to who also happened to be the first person I have had sex with. Now, this sounds like a female definitely giving a story of a relationship that she been through. You know what I mean? And it's something that I feel like we should bring it to the forefront. You know what I mean? Because a lot of persons been going through this, and you guys could leave your comments in the comment section also upon the story as we go through it. After this story here, definitely we're going to go through with the rest of the topics that we got for you. So definitely, guys, you need to check it. We got 52 persons on the check-in, guys. Please give the video a thumbs up. That's all I'm asking you guys for. Y'all know going on, all right? That's all I need. All right? All right. Now let me continue. Let me continue with the story. So the person said, yeah, the person is the first person I have ever had sex with. We have such an amazing relationship, and he is everything I could ever ask for in a man. So basically, what she's saying is that definitely she met this person, you know what I mean? As I say, you know what I mean, at the age of 20, you know what I mean? She's currently engaged with this person right now, and she's happy. You know what I mean? This is the best person she ever met. You know what I mean? She go through so much, but she met this person and he seems to be a very fly and cool and you know what I mean? The best man she ever gets, basically she's saying. So she say he is everything he is everything I could ever ask for in a man. The problem, however, is me ever since the first time I had sex, I have I have the urge to be treated. Jesus Christ, this is what part it get. This is what part it gets sticky now. You know, I mean, I want the ladies them to forward and definitely leave your 2 cents, cause this is what happen. These are the stuff start to run through her mind, and as she says here, right? Ever since the first time I had sex, I have had the urge to be treated like an absolute slut in bed. Oftentimes, I fantasize about other men doing me all manners of things. Jesus Christ. Hey, you see this life we living in here, so? This life we living in here, so, not this life, this generation, at this said moment here, this generation crazy, crazy, crazy. You see it, man? She started to fantasize to be treated like an absolutely slut. You understand? And other men doing she all kinds of things, all manners of things. It has to this is crazy, I tell you. Inside man. So it continued whereby it said it has to reason with the topic with my soon to be husband, okay. So she had to raise the topic, okay, which is soon to become, maybe she's engaged to this person, soon to be husband, because that is simple, not his personal. He is recently got a job application. All right, cool. So she started to okay. She want to raise the topic with her husband, right? She want to bring it to him with my soon to be husband because that is simple, not his personality. He recently got a job opportunity that requested him to travel and work in other country. He has since been away for several months. Jesus Christ. For several months he has been away for. That is when everything started to go downhill. Like telling you, there's a next thing too. You know what I mean? A lot of men got their woman, got their wife, or whatever the case, but the job that they do, this, me playing them game, but I don't care, but me career or whatever is it. With all the sense, with all the common sense that I have and the knowledge that I have, the papers and the certificates and these things, because indeed, if you get a job like this, that means it's a big job. That means he's a very bright person. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is that for me to leave him my family or leave him me woman, because I ain't got family as yet, we could understand he young. But still, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But between even men that is be taking these trips and being away from their partner for 7 months and all these kind of things, them and all is be doing things, them is they're cheating. Because I know for me, no, I can't put me head on a block. But anybody could tell me, any man out there that would have the opportunity to go somewhere, be away from the woman for 7 months and in have sex with the next female. Do they have any guy like that? You know, but that's crazy because, like I said, this is when everything is end up going, like she said, downhill. For no me, you there separate from one another for 7 months, sometimes 5, sometimes 3, sometimes 8. Nah, I can't bother with that. So as we continue, I should say, right? This is when everything started to go downhill. Before I would only fantasize. This is what she just saying, you understand? She would only fantasize about my sexual desires, but how I have been getting these overwhelming urge to act them out as such. The, as such, the devil was sure to send someone my way. That when I meet him, the other guy, the perfect eye candy, and she says I positioned myself to be noticed, but he never noticed me, which made me mad. But okay, which made me mad. But I was not about to go so low as to, you know what I mean, appreciate him first. So I let it slide. Okay, go low to approach. So she start out, you know what I mean? She and this man get eye contact. Maybe the keys at the bottom here, so when she start to all right, perfect, good. So after she see this guy, she positions herself to be noticed, but the man ain't noticed she. So she get mad. And she say, you know something, I's a sexy ass girl, you know what I mean? This con me ain't got to go to this man got come to me. Me ain't going no way to this man. I waiting for this man come to me. You understand? So boom. This is what she said. She said, "Oh, I was not about to go so low as to approach him first, so I let it slide. The short time after, my fiance came back for a few weeks and everything was handsome. I had missed him so much and was totally enjoying our time together before he goes back to work. One night we decided to go out, so we dressed it up and hit the road. While at the dance, we were having a good time. Then I saw the guy, my eyes kind of this time. So she saw back the fellow when she and Shaman definitely went out. Just to show you this girl head ain't got something wrong with she is. So it's like, man. So they said this time it was different. This time he noticed me and waited for a moment when I was alone and came up to me and asked, "Is that guy your man?" I said, "Fiance." He said, "Good. How long? How long until the wedding?" I answered and he replied, "You're beautiful," and I don't blame him. You know what I mean? Held my hands and simply rubbed my ring finger and just walked away. I stood there and looked around to make sure no one was paying attention. My heart was racing. For that point on, I couldn't keep my eyes off him, and he was getting all the attention from other females that were also there. Uh, Jesus Christ. So this man end up come over to she when she husband must have gone to the bar or gone to the toilet. Because it is happen. You know what I mean? I is there with me wife, and then soon as I left I go to the bar or the toilet, the washroom we should say, sorry. You know what I mean? Men would be approaching her. And she would tell me, she said, yo, you know, that man is can't wait. As soon as you move, these man bare face. These man is come and start asking me all kind of thing. It is happen. Especially when you have a beautiful woman. So fellas, you know what I mean? Feel proud if you got a beautiful woman, you know what I mean? And guys look at her. 'Cause they got a lot of fellas out there. Is if a man look at a woman and is operate, should be ready for cuss, ready for fight. No, don't come on, guys. Don't do that. They ain't nice. There's not something nice, okay? You ain't gotta do that. All right. So she said, yeah, he was getting all the attention from the females that were so dear. He chatted. All right, good. So dear. with a few of them, but he chatted with a few of them, but every time he did it, made me so mad. So she getting jealous when this man talking to the rest of men, rest of females. Imagine she got she man, you know. But this to show you how human beings stay. You got your fiance. All right. You see this man, you might got a crush on him, but this is how human beings stay. Right away, she start to get inch of feelings. Yeah, it's not in her feelings. All right, good. So she started carrying feelings when this man started talking to other females. And as we continue, every time I got mad, I wanted to punch him in the face. Oh my God. He paid no attention. He paid no attention to me. Apart from that, one conversation that we had made one conversation that we had, my fiance stepped it away for the no for the from the noise to take a phone call, and I started to look around for my eye candy. Considers she calling him, but he was nowhere to be found. I felt so. I felt sad for what reason I don't know. You understand? So she started feeling sad. Side me. Decide to go to the washroom, but all the stalls was full, and I had a line. I really wanted to pee, so I stepped it outside for of the venue. Sorry, to look for a spot to pee. I found one and did. On my way back inside, I noticed a tinted car with a male and female in it. And to my shock, it was my eye candy kissing and feeling on one of the girls that was in the club. I looked on and didn't even realize I was starting. He looked up, saw me, knocked on the car window from the inside, and signaled me to come. He lead it over. He lead it over and opened the back seat door. I enter and he said in his deep voice, "Are you okay?" I said yes, and he replied, "You don't look okay." He was holding. Oh, this man is a bad man. He was holding the female hand, and that made me uncomfortable. And I guess it showed on my face. He took her hands and put it on one side of my leg. And what is this getting interested? Excuse me, as I read in yesterday, is always read. I'm sorry. So he took one hand and put it on my leg, and his hands on the other. I felt insane chills. I felt instant chills, and my body quickly, you understand, tremble. My body tremble. He quickly rubbed his hands up my legs and feel my puss. This story is sweet. Hold on, man. We going to be rest of thing now. We don't know. This is something off. Let the viewers them build up. Let the viewers them come in. You know what I mean? Because when we kick off, you don't know what's going on. Okay. All right. So he take your hand and he rub and he touch her vagina. She was still rubbing. She was on my. She was still rubbing my leg. Oh, this is the next girl we had. I opened my foot wide to allow him more space, and he slipped my underwear to the side and started to finger me. The girl grabbed at me from behind my neck and started to tongue me. All of this was so new to me, but I couldn't bring myself to say stop. He unbuckled his pants and started to masturbate as he was fingering me. She kept kissing me both on my lips and my neck. As he got more excited, he hopped it over towards the back seat with his penis, all right, with his dick still out, leaning, leaded me, laid me down on the seat and on my back, and started to slowly rub his dick between my split of my vagina for like 2 minutes, and for like 2 minutes, but believe me, it felt much longer. At that point, I didn't give a F about anything. I was loving everything that was happening. He never slipped. So all of this happening, and you man there in the party. So you man ain't want to know who you there, you man ain't ring your phone. You fiance ring your phone, you fiance. Look, I remember all this going on, she done go outside, take a piss, heading back inside of the venue, end up seeing this man in a vehicle. How she like this man, so much she just staring the man, end up observing her, knock on the glass, say, come. She gone, end up meeting a whole threesome. One whole threesome she end up meeting. You understand? One whole threesome. What? As it continued, it was happening. He never slipped his dick in me fully, and that was driving me mad. He suddenly raised me up, told me to go over the driver's seat and asked the other female to come in the position I was in. He waste wasn't no he wasted no time. He started to F her slowly, and I watched it all the while. My nerves are going crazy in that short time. He pulled it out of her, looking to me and said, bring your mouth. Body bumbo clot this. Sad man deal with she sad. He pulled it out and tell she for bring some mouth. What? This is so sick. Viewers and, viewers and subscribers, today's show is very rated R. Well, I need so I said bring your mouth open and come inside my mouth. That has never happened to me before, but I swallowed without even thinking about it. What? She got to be a mad man. Who is she, man? Who the hell is she? She don't know this man. No protection. This man come in she mouth and she don't swallow. She didn't even think twice. What the ass is this? I swallowed without even thinking about it. He made us switch places again, but this time he put his dick in me. It was so good that when it was so good that went on for a short time and the car was super hot. He raised it my he raised it my up and turned on the AC in the car and said, let's cool off before we go back. Sitting there from the back seat, I looked it through the front glass, and there standing at the here's showing his ears, I looked it through the front glass, and there standing at the at At a distance was my soon-to-be husband, still on the phone. What says this? So who the hell? Oh, it's your husband? What the ras? So remember, no, she husband end up moving away for get a phone call. A pea brackle she in the club. She go to the washroom, couldn't go in the washroom, the line was too long. She decide to go outside. When she go outside, she end up meeting this threesome. Done with the threesome, sitting down inside the car now and end up looking through the window with the mirror, glass, and then see she husband still, soon to be husband, sorry, step on the phone still. Is a woman he talking to? Me not understand what's going on there. All right, good. Let me finish off this and get to the regular program back again. All right, good. It's it. It's a fire. Okay, right here. So my soon-to-be husband on the phone. I slipped it out of the car, went and wiped off, and went back to where my fiance left me. My eye candy came back into the club and carried on as per normal, chatting with the females from the car and a few others. Never looked at me. So this man could play a good game. This man could play a good game. A few others never looked it at me. A few others never looked it at me once. The messed it up part is that I enjoy every moment of it. This is a story I thought I would never share, but here you go. You know what I mean? Hide my identity, whoever should send this thing to. You just imagine she was getting all of this fantasy inside that she had, I know. All of this fantasy she was getting inside that she had. All of this fantasy she was getting inside that she had, and then boom, she ended up walking into it. I see the thing go. Eh? Nice piece of story. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Very nice piece of story. I hope you guys hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Did you guys hit the like button? We got 99 persons on the check-in. Gotta say good morning to all you guys. We only got 10 likes. Come on, guys. Don't do the thumb, man. I love you guys. Come on. I do love you. Don't do this to me. Can I get some more likes, please? Please, guys. The more you hit the like button, the more it works with the algorithm. Please, I'm begging you guys. Please hit the like button for me. All right. Let's jump into some stuff. Like I said today, definitely we're going to be speaking about all kinds of things. So let's get the main story out of the way quick, and definitely we're going to jump over to Melly Mel. Now, you guys know that Melly Mel definitely is free at this said moment here. Yeah, Melly Mel is out. Shout out to all those person. Merk. Okay, that is it. Yeah. Yeah, Melly Mel is out at this said moment here, and it look like Melly Mel is going very, very hard. Okay, 11 hours, that is it. Hold on, the people. All right. I'm going to go through some stuff. Hold on. Yeah, man, big up to everybody that checking in on the ones and threes. Like I said, guys, please give the video a thumbs up. That's all I'm asking you guys to like up the video, guys. We got 97 persons here. Soon to be 100 people on the live. I'm asking you, please, to like up the live for me, please, guys. That's all I'm asking you for. Who just now step in there? Yeah, man. We're going on, my brother. Pantel 595 on the check in. You know, I trying to get a wrench for the eye. And I ain't getting trained, no, guy. And I'm gonna keep doing it though, you know what I mean? Because everybody that definitely, those persons definitely that check the live most of the time, you know what I mean? Yeah, those persons that check the live most of the time, you know, or should we say often, definitely we're going to be giving wrenches to, you know what I mean? Straight up. That's who we're going to be giving the wrenches to. So, you know what I mean? Big up to Renee. She got her wrench, and a few person got their wrench. Panther, you soon going to get your wrench, all right? Okay. Let me continue the program here. Definitely know, for you guys who don't know, will know, and who don't know, gonna get to know, definitely know. Melly Mel is definitely out for you guys who don't know. Yes, out and free. So all of the we should say the lies that you was hearing that she's not free now. This thing she's out and she was on bench March cock. You understand bench for Mark Benchcock. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? On Mark Benchcock show. I think it was last night. Yes, definitely. And she explained upon the whole ISIS situation, the detention, she being in detention, and you know how it was really. Yeah, so definitely we got this. So you guys don't move and go no way. Yeah, Panty, you soon get your wrench. I know it's the wrong Carl Williamson. I get the wrench too. I ain't seen this purple Carl Williamson. I was trying to give you a wrench also, but jeez, I'm gonna try again though, cause you're a regular person that checking. Like I said, for those persons who check in on the show every morning, the regular viewers and subscribers that check in and drop their comments. You are the persons that is going to be getting wrenches, okay? And once again, guys, you could donate to the channel, please. I'm begging you. Anything, guys, you could donate. It got the super chat is up there, the super stickers. Also, you guys could be a part of the membership. You know what I mean? Yeah, be a part of the membership. Definitely, I'm looking forward for your support. Remember, this is one of the fastest growing channel, right? That brings all the content that happened in Guyana and in the diaspora. So definitely that's how we're doing it today. So let's jump into this Melly Mel right now. Let's get a chance to hear what she said. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's jump into this and hear what she had to say with Mark Benchcock, okay? So let's get this quick and fast here.
To Ms. Atwell.
Hey, congratulations! I'm really glad it all turned out good for you. You know, we never spoke before all of this, but maybe this horrible thing, you know, will turn a lot of good things in the future for you.
Listen, this horrible thing that I wouldn't even, I don't even want to refer to it as a horrible thing. This blessings in disguise, I promise you, is probably one of the best things that have happened to me this year. I don't think people understand the amount of doors that this situation has, this current situation has opened for me. I am grateful. Even while I was in there, I was talking to my friends and I was like, you know what? God already wrote his story. You just got to live it. The story has already been written. You just got to live it. And, God wanted me to be exactly where I was. He wanted to position me exactly where I was among the people I was. He wanted me to, regroup, to refocus, to shift my focus, and that is exactly what happened. So I wouldn't say this horrible thing or this tragic thing. I promise you, this was definitely a blessing in disguise.
Thank you so much. I'm glad. Sometimes it is indeed a blessing in disguise. But tell us, please. Sometimes I don't even know what to call you, Melly Mel, Melissa Atwell.
You know what? Anything is fine. Melly.
Fellow political prisoner, right?
Fellow political prisoner.
We're glad that you're out. Thousands upon thousands of people have been rooting for you. But give us a brief rundown. I know I just took you out to there with your family, but thank you so much for honoring.
It is fine. Mark, I know I always say sometimes, it just so happens every time I'm supposed to appear in your program, I'm always out or doing something, and I never get the opportunity to come on when you say I'm going to be ready at 10. I'm always just doing something because I'm always busy.
Yeah, you always put me on a lock, as they say in Guyana. Put me on a lock, but not tonight. Now, well, can you describe what your cell was like there and the conditions of the prison, the conditions of the other prisoners there?
Mark, you talking about cell? You kind of like I went to a 5-star hotel. What cell? It wasn't a cell, Mark. I wasn't in a cell by myself. I wasn't, sharing a room with a bunkmate. It was literally a warehouse with 85 to 100 other women. We were bathing and using the toilet and everything in front of each other.
Wow. How would you describe the condition, understanding that it wasn't a 5-star? Because we've been getting a lot of reports from that detention center that is horrible.
Mark, it is horrible, and I do hope that I'm not much into U.S. politics, but I do hope that officials actually look into it. As an activist, one of my main concerns was how the women were being treated in terms of like having simple things like sanitary napkins, toilet paper. We're given 2 underwears, 2 sets of clothes. And listen, I really want to go into details more as to what the conditions are like. Luckily for me, I was fortunate to have, so much so much support. Mark, let me tell you something. When they arrest me, I was hurt. I cried because I was confused. I couldn't understand what was happening or why I was even being detained or why I was even being locked up. And then I got in there and I heard the stories of some of the women, and I was like, shit. Like I'm sitting here complaining when these women are in desperate need of help and asylum and all these things, and I'm here sitting complaining because my situation is not anything close to what they've been through, they're going through. So like I said, it was an experience. For that, I'm grateful. But the conditions are it's tough, right? And they keep saying to us, okay, you guys are not in jail, you guys are at a detention center. But I'm thinking to myself, we're not in jail, we're at a detention center, but yet we're being treated worse than prisoners.
Wow.
Like I just, I couldn't understand.
Tom Anderson, you've heard Melly Mel there. Your input, please.
Well, first of all, I'm so glad that you're back home. I'm so glad that you got out of that situation. You're a blessed woman, and you're blessed for a reason. You're supposed to hand these blessings out to others now. So I can't wait to see how you do that. I'm excited to see how you go forward. So.
Listen, that is exactly what I intend to do. I know that while I was in there was all kind of rumors going around that I had a nervous breakdown in lockup and all these things. Mark, I promise you that was never the case. From the time I got in there, it took me about a day or two to actually reality hit me in like a day or two. And I'm the type of person that I adjust the situations, and that is exactly what I did after a day or two. I started working. I started calling on the outside to get stuff in place, to start like things that I have been putting off while I was outside because I was so distracted. While I was in there, I was calling and having my support system, my friends and stuff, put stuff in place for when I got out. I've been planning to officially launch my foundation here in New York since 2 years ago, and I have just been, because I've been so busy, I was able to get that done. I was able to get my website up and running. I was able to have a launch date for April. I was able to get all those things in place. I was able to organize my first fundraising events. Because I tell people before anything else, I'm an activist. Whether you want to consider me an influencer, political activist, or whatever, I'm an activist. I do what I do. I was working in prison. I was helping fellow activists to fill out asylum form because the language. What I realized is the language barrier is a big thing for a lot of the women that are detained. I've met women that came from Congo, Venezuela, Angola, Ethiopia, Cuba, and all these women that are seeking asylum for so many different reasons. And the language barrier is always a thing. So when they hand out like the asylum forms to fill out and all of that, they can't because they don't understand English. So I was there with like about 3 or 4 translator, Mark. I kid you not, I have so much stories to tell. It's like I'm speaking English, somebody else is relating. I'm speaking to somebody in English. They are speaking to the next person in Spanish. The next person that's speaking Spanish is speaking to the next person in French. The next person in French is speaking to the next person in whatever Swahili or whatever African language. And then it's coming back to me so that I can fill out an asylum application form. So I was literally in prison and working. I kid you not.
Pro bono. I know there's a story coming up with a Jamaican inmate of yours.
There's a Jamaican inmate of mine. There's a young activist, a 21-year-old Venezuelan who's in there who was protesting against the Maduro regime during the election time. She created a Facebook page and they were posting how they were rigging the election and all of that. She's now a target of the Venezuelan government, Maduro and the Venezuelan government. She was actually my bunkmate. It was an absolute, it was a great opportunity to meet her. She's just 21 years old and she had to leave her country. Then there is another female from Congo. She left there because she was kidnapped and raped by the army. She was held prisoner. She got away. She had to leave the country. I met another young lady from Angola. Her and her husband. They had to leave because their children were taken from them and turned into kid soldiers. They left the country. They had to flee. I met another young lady from Ethiopia that traveled 12 different countries just to get to America to seek asylum. I met a doctor from Cuba who left Cuba because she was being forced to go to Venezuela because she's a young doctor. Her husband is an engineer tech. They're smart, experienced, but they were being forced by the Cuban government to go to Venezuela. She was like, they're killing doctors and all these things. Venezuela, they refused to go, so they were going to be in prison. So she and her husband got away. Wow. Mark, there were so many amazing stories. Like I sat down, I listened, and I was honest. I'm like, you know what? I'm definitely blessed and highly favored because my situation wasn't anything
like like
my situation wasn't anything anything close to what I was hearing or what I was listening
so
to.
let me ask you this question, Melissa Atwell, and for those of you who are now joining us, Melly Mel is with us, just sharing briefly. I know she will have a lot more to talk, a lot more to say, and rightly so. But these women, what were they picked up for? We know that you weren't picked up for anything that made sense, anyways. But what were they picked up for?
Well, you see, a lot of them. Don't get me wrong. There are those in the system who have federal charges, who have federal charges and federal crimes. I have met a few of those as well. So I'm not going to say they're just picking up anybody and putting them in these detention centers. So no, because there are women in there that have federal charges and that have done federal crimes that are in there and that they're trying to process and they're trying to get out of the U.S. So I'm not going to deny that. But I'm mostly speaking for those women for the women that are truly seeking asylum, for those that are, in situations in their country that can't go back, like myself. And I guess I kind of related to them more because of the situation that myself is in, that cannot go back to the country that they are from. I'm speaking about those activists and those women that definitely cannot go back home. I'm hoping to, some way help them as much as I can. They took my number. We were in there. I was getting them listen. And I want the 592 Comment Association to know that while I was in there, they were donating money and stuff. They weren't just helping me, but they were helping these women as well, because I had people putting money on their books to buy food, to get deodorant, to get extra underwear, extra clothes, because they were going to be in there for a while. Because the asylum process is so long and they have to wait and they have 1 and 2 and 3 court hearing.
Gotta say good morning to my boy, Mado. What's up? Good morning to you, brother.
Have to wait to get a positive from ICE to know if they're going to go forward and all. It's a very long and drawn out system that they're doing now. You just can't come and seek asylum and get through. You have to go to court. You have to go before a court, before a good judge. You have to plead your case and all these things. So I was literally in there just trying my best to help as much as I can. And now that I'm out and I've heard these women's stories, I got right to work because I'm here, Mark, and I really and truly want to do something to help those that I have connected with, and that I promise that once I get out, I will do my best to return the favor and to help. The 592 was very supportive to me. I want to say thanks to Mark. I know you came out and you rallied for me. I want to say thanks to everybody that rallied for me, even to those people that I have been critical to in the past. And when I say those people, Mark, that me and the PNC got the best relationship. Me and Aubrey, me and everybody got the best relationship. But I want to say thanks to them that they understood and they understand. The moment was bigger than me being a critic of them or being critical of their governance or their leadership and stuff, and it was bigger than that. It was about coming together. It was about democracy. It was about fighting for my freedom, for somebody that speaks out and tries to help everybody. And I'm just happy that they saw the bigger picture and they came out and their support. And for that, I have to say kudos to them.
Yeah, and Tom, go ahead, and you're welcome, Melissa Atwell. Thousands of people are watching. Thousands of people have. What is the 592? Tom, the 592 is Guyana's area code, right? And so that's why it's called the 592. Tom, as you've been listening to Melissa Atwell, again, we took her away from her beautiful family. They deserve to have her, but we also deserve to have her for another couple minutes more. That is, Tom. Anything else you wish to add?
Yeah, I just wanted to let her know, so when you were going through your ordeal on the outside, I'm glad you thanked the PNC and those guys, because on the outside, for them to support you, it wasn't just them rising to the occasion and seeing it was the bigger picture, but they were getting pressured. They were getting pressured too, because you had the critics, you had these other people that were claiming that you were being arrested for all these crimes that nobody knew about, and they were basically talking bad about you, and there was no proof or evidence. And so for them to stand up for you in the face of a lot of threats, criticism, lies, I give them a lot of credit that they did that, and they stood up for you they saw through all the lies, which is really give them props for that. Yeah.
Go ahead, Melissa.
Yeah, I have to. And Tom, let me tell you this. The PUP have been trying to push this narrative for years. Since I've become very outspoken, they have been trying to push this narrative for years that I extort people, I'm a criminal. They want to know how I live in the US for how much years, or I travel back and forth and I don't work, I'm doing credit card fraud, I'm doing this fraud, I'm a criminal. They have been pushing that narrative for years because they don't have anything else to go on. So they have to discredit me at how best they see fit. At any means necessary, they have to discredit my integrity, they have to discredit my character, and that is what they have been pushing for years. So even though I must say this, that it was illegal what Critics and William Lockhart did, whereby they literally screamed a federal hearing, which is illegal in the US, and which I absolutely intend to take legal action. I've already have my lawyers working on sending letters to the US authority about the Guyanese Critic streaming my court case live. That was illegal, by the way. I didn't learn this until I was in custody. I myself would have done something in the past that I didn't even know was illegal. I posted a video a couple of months ago where DA agents were escorting Vikram Bharat off of the plane. I didn't even know that you are not allowed to take pictures or video of any federal agents in the US. It's illegal. You can be jailed. It's a crime. You can't do that in the US. And even before the case started, I know that Enrico Wolford and Ivor Walton and all these people, these news agencies were on that stream that morning, and The judge and the prosecutor absolutely didn't know what was going on, because the prosecutor was like, why is all these news agency on this particular court case? Nobody knew why everybody was there or who they were for. So when the officer started looking around, like who is the person in here that everybody is interested in? And I said, when they started calling the news outlet, Capital News and all these things, I started laughing, because I was like, yo, that's me. Right, and then Rico spoke, and he was good. He was like, she's an activist in Ghana, and it's an important case for us, and we just want to know what's going on and follow up. But then the prosecutor said, we understand, but this is not allowed.
But let me say this to you, and yes, the judge did rule, and something needs to be done for those who broadcast it, even after the judge said no. But guess what I did after I saw that they were looking for news outlet? I came on as bench up radio, Tom. Right away, I took off the bench up radio and just put Mark.
Yeah, because I saw your name, Mark. I saw Mark Benchop. So listen, I'm sitting there and I see Mark Benchop. I'm like, wait a minute, Mark Benchop? What is Mark doing on this? Because I kid you not, before I saw Capital News and Ivor Walton and all of that, you were one of the first names that I saw. I'm like, wait a minute, Mark, what is Mark doing here?
Oh, what do you mean, what is Mark doing? I'll be anywhere fighting against injustices, and this was an injustice that was meted out to you. So, as the judge...
Okay, but listen, all I'm going to say, that the 50,000 US that they're paying the lobbyists for in the US when the money comes, it's definitely working. But I just want to say also that in this situation, in this case, it definitely worked in my favor as well. So, listen, I ain't complaining, Mark. Like I said, this was definitely a blessing in disguise, and I kid you not. And when I start to do what I have to do, and like as the months go by, you guys will see like what I'm going to be doing, you will understand why I'm saying that it's definitely a blessing in disguise.
Absolutely a blessing in disguise. Melissa Atwell with us. We just took her away from her family we told them 5 minutes, and that was like 20 minutes ago. Melissa, as the judge, 1 second, we're not done yet, just 1 minute. The judge, as the judge was looking around and say, why is this person even here?
Why is this woman even here?
Why?
Because, Mark, what they did is they find a loophole where I overstayed 2 days before I even got married. Mark, they tried, first of all, they would have reported my marriage 25 times to immigration, because they tried to say that my marriage was a business wedding. Mind you, Mark, I have known my husband for 10 plus years. I've known my husband for 10 plus years. I don't listen. Mark, you know me, and for those in the 5 I have never ever spoken about my husband, who he is, what he does. I don't post picture of him. I'm like, my private life is my private life. My husband is very private, so I've always tried to maintain that. I've always tried to keep him and his family out of the spotlight. And so they reported my marriage 25 times, saying that it's a business wedding. Mark, you live in the US, and you and I both know that no executive, no vice president of any bank or organization marry somebody as a business wedding. He definitely don't need my 25,000 or 30,000, whatever is the going rate for a business wedding right now in New York. He definitely don't need it. Those kind of people don't get married, don't do business wedding. I've known my husband for 10 years. We have broken up over the 10 years. I can't tell you the amount of time that we have broken up and gotten back together.
Which in fact is normal. Separation is normal. There's nothing wrong about that. But yeah, go ahead.
Exactly. Listen, all my separation was triggered by me being who I am, this social media personality, spending too much time on the phone and all kind of thing. But let me say, Mark, I'm gonna say this: 592. Listen, y'all convince him. You hear? Because people always telling me, oh, leave the 592 and the problem, because when you get in trouble, ain't nobody gonna stand up for you. It's you alone. All of them just take the corner. Well, listen, y'all showed out and showed up in this particular situation. Mark, my husband was overwhelmed. He couldn't. I don't think he understand what was happening. He was surprised at the amount of support and the amount of people that was willing. Mark, when they announced my bill at $7,500, I literally had people calling Louisiana facility to pay my bill. My husband, because they keep telling me like, oh, a woman called, then a man called, then somebody else called. But I knew my husband was taking care of my bill. So I was like, who's all these people calling to find out how do they go about bailing me? These are people that I've never met or I don't know that really just wanted to pay my bill. So that is the amount of support I have. And listen, I am forever grateful. I appreciate everybody that reached out, that tried to help and stuff. I do, however, this situation, however, has made, because I'm kind of like laid back with certain things, but this situation has definitely made like I need to take extra measures. So I'm speaking with my lawyers. I now have 2 lawyers, and I'm speaking with them, and I'm taking every single extra measure that I need to take to protect me here in the US.
Well said. Melissa Atwell, we really appreciate your time. I just asked you for 5 minutes.
Well, as you just now heard, Melissa, I just got a comment from Diane. She says she could never be a good wife. If you love that person, you will wait on the person. Woman like this can build good homes. Big up yourself, Diane. Definitely got to give you a wrench. Thank you for dropping your comment. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. But you know what it is, At the end of the day, it is what it is. yeah, you know. But definitely that's what you heard about what Melly Mel had to say. Definitely be in having being in detention and what she been through. Definitely, guys, it's crazy. Diana, I love that comment that you made. You know what I mean? She can be a good wife. You know what I mean? If you love that person, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You would wait, like you said, on that woman, of course. Indeed, you know what I mean? So it's crazy upon that level. But that's to show you that the amount of people that is going through so much right now, definitely that is in detention, you know what I mean? And it's crazy at this said moment here, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm still happy that she's out. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I'm shout out to everybody that checked in. We got 119 people, 18 people. Can you guys please thumbs up, like up the video for me, please, 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 like up the video, the live. Hear me? Yeah, man. Welcome down to Let's Start the Things TV. You guys know what's up. You guys know how we're doing it. Definitely. That was Melissa at well known as Melly Mel. Yes, definitely letting you guys know what's going on. She's out, and definitely, you know, she's on it all already. Cause I've seen some posts from her, and you ain't gonna tell no lie. It's crazy, crazy, crazy at this said moment here. Anyway, let me continue with some more stuff that we got. Wait a minute. Come on to this. Let me get the real one. All right, this is it. That's not it. Just a minute, guys. All right, look like you gotta work with this. Now this scene is definitely all over social media right now as we speak. You know what I mean? We're talking about the Guyana Traffic Department. Now, it's something that we're seeing over and over right now, and it's something that is getting out of hand. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know what's the scene really with. I don't know what's the scene with these traffic cops and the civilians, but it's something that is ongoing right now, and it's crazy to see what's happening. That it look like the citizen does not have no respect for the officers, or as the officers doesn't show the citizens enough respect as they're supposed to. Because what I know is that although you're an officer of the law, you still entitled to speak to people in a proper tone, in a respectful manner. But we see that the Guyanese police force, whether it's the police, whether it's the officer or the traffic cops, is not speaking to the citizens how they're supposed to. So it's a disrespect right now going on within the law of Guyana. Because the citizens clearly is showing that they don't have no respect for the Guyana law. And then they have law-abiding citizens out there that is still getting treated unfair by these police that is there for serving and protecting. Now I showed you a video a few months ago. That's what I think was in last year, whereby a video was surfaced with two bus occupants, a driver and a conductor, with two traffic police officer. We don't know what happened, but eventually it looked like what the driver had his camera videoing the officer. The officer slapped the phone out of the bus driver hand. So the bus driver snatched his body cam off. When the bus driver snatched his body cam off, the fight started. In my position, both parties are wrong. I'm not gonna give right to nobody. You understand? Williams, Lee Anlan, You understand? William Sato, some Guyanese people see Melly Mel like some things, like something important. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by seeing as Melly Mel as something important? Don't you feel she's something important? Don't you feel she's important upon what she's doing at this said moment here? I want to know from you guys. You know what I mean? I really want to know from you guys. What's your thoughts? As I just now see that comment whereby you saw that how some Guyanese people see Melly Mel like something important. Can you explain what you mean by that? Because in my eyesight, she's important with what she's doing. Because upon hearing what she just now said when she was in detention, the amount of people that is in there that is doing the same thing just like her. You understand? Like I said, I'm not sorry for her. I am not sorry for her because why me sorry for Melly Mel is because me not being sorry for Melly Mel don't mean I hate Melly Mel. Me not being sorry for Melly Mel is because she was a part of the PPP. She and all these people and was friend at the end of the day. And then now is a whole scene. So that's why I thought, oh, I am not sorry for her. She know what she put herself in. She know what she's going through. You understand? Panther 5957 Melly Mel is a boss. Shout out to all those persons out there who definitely supporting Melly Mel, who there by Melly Mel's side, that rooting for Melly Mel. You understand? Within what she's doing something that everybody all around the world do. They got people from all countries. Like she was speaking about the Venezuela young lady that was definitely an activist also that was exposing the rigs of the election in Venezuela. So the Venezuela government want to get rid of her. If she goes back to Venezuela, it's dead, she dead. You understand? Totally. Anytime she touch Venezuela, you don't know is what them and do she. You understand? Shout out to Rihanna, she said, oh, yes, she's important because she black woman tell that fool, don't let every okay, don't let ever try to bring a black down. All right, yeah, man. Big up on yourself with that. Shout out to everybody that drop a comment today, definitely getting a wrench, okay? Like I said, for those persons that always check in on a regular basis will be receiving wrench. And as you guys could see, your name is in blue. So that simply means you got your wrench. All right, guys? All right. Panther said that all. Nobody will not do it for us. All right. Well, this is what I'm trying to tell you. At the end of the day, you understand? At the end of the day, somebody got to do it. Who gonna do it for you? Nobody. That's why I was saying, even though whatever is the case, she gotta go through what she gotta go through. She gotta do what she gotta do because who feels it knows it. Being an activist is not nothing easy when you're going against any government in any country, exposing them with whatever corruption or whatever wrong they're doing. You understand? And this is why I keep saying Guyana is not the only country that the government is doing wrong. They got all these countries around the world. And this is why I keep saying, you know what I mean? I do not rate government. I don't believe in them. I don't like them. I don't like PPP. I don't like AFC, AP, and I don't like none of them. Me and them is not friend. But that don't mean if they go into power, you understand? I don't want them to go into power. My problem with these guys going into power is for them to be doing the good for the citizens of the country. That's all I'm representing and I'm fighting for the people of my country. I don't want to hear people talking about the light. I don't want to hear people talking about the water. I don't want to hear people talking about the price of food. It hurts me when I see people there on Facebook and saying, Infinali or Jack Liu or Muhammad, I want help. I'm not this. I'm not living. Come on. I hate when that happening. And remember when I played that video with the man from Kaichur, Glenn Lal. That's why I keep telling them, you see, Glenn Lal is a very smart man. Glenn Lal know with what Glenn Lal know he's just saying. And in one of those things, Glenn Lal mentioned that Guyana is richer than Dubai and brighter than diamond. The governments know this with the resources that we have. Guyana is one of the fastest rising country in the Caribbean, in South America. With the resources, our oil, our gold, our minerals, our diamonds. And still people suffering, still people bawling, still people ain't getting proper light. These are the things. We're living in the millennium stage, whereby we should surpass blackout, surpass shortage of water, surpass the skyrocketing, the skyrocketing of food prices. Really wrong with ya, bro. Shout out to Renee. She said, "Boss man, tell that fool we want." Okay, all right, go tell that fool we wanted positive people on this show. Tell go somewhere else with this ignorance, not here, please. You know what I mean? And don't worry, as a channel bill, I gotta get some moderators on this channel as the channel bill. I think I'm gonna make you, Renee, if I could, a moderator of the channel, whereby when people like this come on the show with the ignorance, we block them. You know what I mean? Renee, my number is on the screen 347-801-6231. You could link me, just let me know if I could make you a moderator of the channel, you know what I mean? Because definitely as a channel grow, I gotta get some moderators on the channel. Because I got a lot of ignorant people that come and talk, a lot of ignorantness. And I told them already over here, we do not co-sign with raciality, negative talking, ignorance, none of those stuff don't condone over here. So we're gonna make it clear soon, you understand? But like I was saying, right? That's my concern with the country developing and getting great. Now look at this here, so right? Even to the artists them in Guyana. When are we gonna get all right, good. This was an issue before I leave the country all my life, right? Copyright law. Copyright law was a very serious matter that a lot of persons in Guyana really wanted. Now, I want to know from you guys out there that is Guyanese citizens, don't you think Guyana listing copyright law could benefit the country also? Now, a lot of persons were saying, oh, copyright law is good and copyright law is bad. But we have to think on the positive side. We have to think on the positive side. Because all these rest of countries are following the copyright law. And people are living comfortable. People are living good. No, copyright law, whereby copyright law is listed in a way whereby if Guyana go under the copyright law administration, that simply means certain things cannot be imported into the country. But Guyana is stick, the Guyana population and the people them is stick so much on fake stuff. Cause that is it. These fake things that come in the Chinese stuff and all these things, if we could get them out. Why I was speaking about the copyright law, because as a selector, a DJ as I am, I have a lot of artists, friends in Guyana that suffering right now with this copyright law issue. Because why? Nobody can get, if you're an artist, you can't feed your family as an artist in Guyana. You gotta try to go out to Guyana. And that shouldn't be. But it's like the government or the governments of Guyana don't want to see get to you driving big Benz, Rolls Royce and these kind of thing. Cause look at little country Jamaica. I used to watch at Jamaica. Jamaica could fit inside the we country but 3 times. Jamaican island could fit in Guyana 3 times. That's how small Jamaica is than we country. And we country small, you know. When you look good on the fucking global map for see Guyana map. You look good. Same thing with Jamaica and some other islands. But I'm saying Jamaica could fit in Guyana 3 times. And look, despite what going on in Jamaica, how much things they say anymore, the rate and all these things, look at what's going on in Jamaica. When it comes especially to the cards, you don't have to pay so much interest. All in Guyana is the next thing. If you want to bring in a 2025 vehicle in Guyana, oh my God, you better ask them money. Because if you pay 70 million for the vehicle, you got to pay 100 million for clear it when it reaches to Guyana. Although, that's why you don't see certain vehicle in we country. I think the law issue only up to what, 2020 or 2018 or some scunt like that. Vehicle alone could come into the country. Nothing newer than that. And Jamaica is a smaller country than we country, and you're seeing upgraded vehicle in Jamaica, GLE. You're seeing all the cyber wagon in Jamaica. And I'm not talking about 1 or 2. You're seeing Lamborghinis. How much Lamborghini you see in Guyana? How much Porsche and them thing you see? You might see a 1 or a 2. And this them big boys who got money gonna buy them thing. See, you're not gonna see a lot of persons. But in certain other Caribbean island and Caribbean countries, these vehicles, the tax for these vehicles is not so higher than the vehicle. Like how they're doing in Guyana. You want a 2024, 2025 GLE, you know is what you're looking at in Guyana. It's cruel, bro. It's fucking mad. I know what I'm telling y'all. But it is what it is. You understand? Let me continue with what we got talking. This now is we actually done clear with 1 hour, but we say we taking up to that 10 o'clock hour. So all right, let me see what's going on here. So somebody just now sent me something. So let me see if I could run it. Let's see. Somebody sent me a video a while ago. So give me a minute. Let me get to check it out. Bring it up to you guys. Okay, this video is Rickford Burke. Somebody just sent me this in my inbox and told me and asked me what is my thoughts on this. So let's hear what Mr. Rickford Burke is saying. Okay, guys, let's get this.
Hi, good afternoon. So this is Rickford Burke here from CGID. I wanted to debunk some misleading information we see the PPP and their surrogates putting out there to rewrite history. They're lying to the young people of Guyana with regard to extrajudicial killings. And I want to caution our young people, do your research. Don't listen to these people. Barrett Jagde, when he was president of Guyana, when you guys were very young, probably still in school, formed death squads along with his party, funded by business people, supporters of the PPP, who were members of the private sector.
Who know this, know this.
Commission. These death squads were headed by Roger Kahn. At that time, he was a drug lord. He was supervised by Ronald Gadrach, Bar Jagdev's Minister of Home Affairs. And they targeted young African Guyanese men in Buxton and Golden Grove and East Coast and Georgetown, and they slaughtered them. They claimed that some of them were criminals. Some of them may have been criminals. But the Constitution and the laws of Guyana outline a process for how criminals are dealt with. Now, the PPP members, like Bar Jagdev, have no moral authority to call anybody criminal. Anyone criminal. They run a criminal enterprise. The People's Progressive Party government is a criminal enterprise. It was then under Bar Jagdeo and it is now. They slaughtered hundreds of young men. President Granger, when he was president, said during that period, over 1,400 people were killed. Now, they're engaged in semantics. Are all of those people Afro-Guyanese? Are all of these people criminals? Ronald Waddle was a journalist. He was not a criminal. Several of these people were police officers, probably engaged in corrupt activities. Courtney Comewing was not a criminal. So many other hundreds of young black men were not criminals. They're disrespectful to us. They're disrespectful to Afro-Guyanese. To tell us that we're criminals and we must be slaughtered like animals. Don't buy it. Now, they're engaging young Afro-Guyanese to repeat and regurgitate these lies. You guys heard James Bond, my friend, insulting our intelligence, betraying Afro-Guyanese to tell us that it was the PPP, it was the police force. It was not the police force. It was not the police force. Do your research. You had some corrupt police officers who were engaged in extrajudicial killings. But the police force as an institution did not coordinate, organize, and target Afro-Guyanese in a systematic way, in a manner that would be deemed a genocide, ethnic cleansing. Barry Jagdeo did that. The PPP did that. And we must demand justice. No amount of gaslighting must change that. No amount of lies must change these facts. No amount of rewriting history must change these facts. They don't deserve our vote. They're now targeting Afro-Guyanese because they don't have the votes among the Indian base to re-elect for their re-election. Don't give them your vote. Don't give them their vote. They don't respect us. They're contemptuous of us. They slaughtered our brothers and sisters. There's never been any atonement, never any justice, never any justice. They're disrespectful to black people. Don't buy their lies. Young people of Guyana, stand up and demand justice. Before James became a member of the PPP or a supporter of the PPP, he stood with me demanding justice. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they promised him. But it's a betrayal. Don't listen to the lies from the PPP and their surrogates. Demand justice and cast your vote wisely. Thank you.
The woman's face says it.
You hear that? Clearly with what the man said. Big up Mr. Rickford Burke. Like I said, I don't really, I keep telling y'all, me depth on the politician level, every day getting up and talking about PPP or what the government is doing. You know what I mean? But at this said moment here, we don't see what the channel strategically built with. Like I said, let's start the things, Steve, is where we bring the news, the entertainment news. You know what I mean? We bring the gossip, the mix up, You know, the tech ops days, how we do it different over here. We just don't base on political strategy alone. But as the election is approaching us and the tension is in the air, obviously we have to speak about it. Now I see my boy Panther, he mentioned, right, that Rickford Berg is speaking the truth. And as you guys could see on the screen, he said, right, he said, I was living in Buxton at that time. Then after that, he said, I had to run out. He even go on by saying, we will run James Bond out of Melanie. Yeah, James Bond is a post soul, bro. I saw a video when they pilled James Bond back in the times. James Bond back them arrest all them thing. What the video when James Bond and Infernali, I don't know where Infernali went when he hold the mic and he said, Infernali, and when he hold Infernali shoulder, you could see Infernali face, bro. Remember we is people of the streets, right? You see, book smart and street smart, powerful. And there's one thing I know. You can't book smart and then street smart. Or you can't street smart and then book smart. You gotta got both. You gotta got a little bit of street smart, you gotta got a little bit of book smart. There's always gonna carry you through life. You understand what I'm telling you? And it's why I'm implicating book smart is because we literally know that James Bond was fighting, you understand, for freedom, for betterment, and these kind of things when PPP was in power. Remember, PPP was in power for like 20-something years. A few years back before they got into power back again. Who does that? Like, in the world, I don't feel within no political ruling a party could run a country for 20 years. It's 4 years a parties get to run for president, for the government of the country they in. This is what I know. Means that no big political man for know all these things, but a certain thing I find out. 4 years. That's a period of time until election comes again, right? So that means 4 years get to run the country. Then election and then the next party. We know for a fact PPP was rigging these elections. We know. Because we used to see certain party they here so for PPP, or PPP they like bottom, and just a dry next day we wake up you hear PPP gone till up you see like what this country really going on? Where's the? But remember they running the country, they got locked down upon the ballot boxes and the various places where these ballot boxes or the voting will be taking place. So they had everything structured and done, covered how they want. You understand? They run the country for 20 years, I think. Over fucking 10 years, these people was running Guyana for. And I was like, wow. I could remember them time. Bro, I had me lakhs you went on. And them time I didn't have half lakhs. I had full lakhs. When I tell you, I couldn't. Them time, at the age of 21, this when my father said, 2 bull can't live in 1 pen. You got to do road. And me, children, mother end up going to Middle Road for live. And I'm talking upon, I think there's 2005, 4, 5, 6. Not past them year there. Because the flooding did happen around the time there. So it's either 4, 5, or 6 the flooding did happen. I could remember. And them time the PPP government went in power. And I'm telling you, I couldn't walk, because I used to work at Continental them time. They had to me to work for 6 o'clock. So I used to have to leave 5:30 in the morning. And you know, Albistown in there far from Middle Street. So them used to target Albistown. And you don't know Middle Street right wrong there. So when I come in 2020, and before I continue, my friend say, my problem, Afro-Guyanese need to know their history and be educated and wise up and stand up for their own black people. Oh God. Say it again, my friend. 2020, that's when PPP realized the PPP was 2020, that when Guyanese people realized PPP was cheating the election all the time. All right, Rennie. This is what I'm talking about. Because we didn't know every time we like what really going on. We remember now is a third world country and we ain't too hip and 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 wise with certain things. I like now we get more modernized than 2 decades ago. We're more modernized, but like 2 decades ago, yo, Guyanese people would see the name on the bread and eat it. We wasn't equipped with knowledge with the outer world. The PPP government, them know what's going on. So they used to gawi in a way that we couldn't see what's going on. But I always know, wherever bad that is in the dark is come to light. You know, some people say wherever is in the dark is come to light. Nothing good down there in the dark. So whatever bad is in the dark will come to light, and this will happen. Wherever bad and then the dark will come to light. Rana Sato, that's why the PPP don't want. All right. It's simple, straight up. No, like I saying, right? Wrong them time there, just like what Rickford Burke saying. The amount of people, the amount of black was dead. Now talking about the police and they blaming that was the police force was even if who the police force have to take orders from, not the government. Is the government the police force have to take orders from? Is them they gotta take the orders from? So when you blaming the police force, come on. Then them had the Phantom Squad. When the Phantom Squad they come out, oh me mama, no matter the Death Squad, the Phantom Squad, kicking woman in the belly. Yo, they had no respect for nobody, bro. And I tell you, them man used to terrorize black people, and it's black people used to get the most terrorizing. I telling you about, buddy. I know about going and play in certain Indian areas, Indian village. And if you hear them talk to me, bro, yeah, black dog, yeah, this, yo, I used to be, yo, I'll tell you something, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used to hate it, bro. You see you see raciality, racial discrimination. I can't take it, bro. I can't take though. There's something can't do, but you know? How them used to talk to black people, how them used to treat black people, or how they treat black people and talk to black people, messed up. Real messed up. Now they fast forward to this millennium time. They're coming with a different strategy. $100,000 cash grant. I surprised to see the by James Bond how, like Rick Forborg say, he know where the promise he. And Jack Dio made it clear in a press conference whereby he said he and certain people is if certain people down to the police force feel like he and them is friend whereby they could come and do anything and they're gonna allow it or accept it, they're wrong. So that's a show you. This by James Bond feel like he and these people them tight. But he know. Shout out to everybody that checking in. Tiffany, there's a suck teeth. Tiffany, we will suck your teeth for. You can't get a rinse because you look like you there on some other imitation. But nevertheless, yeah, Panther say that boy James Bond is a dog. I never read, on a real life level. I walk, me ancestors, them like they must see embedded something in me that I spiritually connected to people. And if me spiritually connect with you, I don't really feel your energy, you know what I mean? What Williams said, Williams said how Brethren run, but Burnham run the country down for 28 years. That is Guyana history. Okay. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Right, Williams? You say Burnham run the country down. This is what I saying, and I want everybody for listen to what me saying today. And I'm saying it again, and I keep saying it over and over. That's the reason why I don't like no politician members. I don't care who run the country. Because at the end of the day, all of these band of them is robbers. All these band of them is thief. All of them is conniving. All of them got a fucking bad ways, excuse my bad word. All of them. So me in the hills will tell you how good Burnham did, how good APNU did, how good nobody do. Because all of them is the same thing. Them is come and sell your dreams, and then when them get into power, it's a different story. It's a different scenario. It's down the road again. But if it's one thing I could say, when Granger was in power, the brutality with police was not like how it was back in the days when PPP was in power. Our Grangers were APNU. All right, you know me people over here is ready for deal with you. All right. Panther said that how. Okay, hold on there. Rennie said James Bond is just house slave. Panther said James Bond sell out APNU. Okay. My friend Renee said, okay, she's sending out something to, all right. Renee, I got to make you me moderator. I'm telling you, you's going to be my moderator. I like how you handling them. She replied to Mr. William and said, I think you should go back to school and know your effing history before you come on this live and talk bullshit. All right. Deal with them for me, my sister. Yeah, I left in you for deal with them. You're going to be my moderator. I'm definitely going to make you my moderator. Yeah, man, I love how you handling it. You understand? Because I don't know how you reach over here for tell me that how what Burnham do. All right. I did give you a range, but I got to take away your range. Cause it look like you in there for nothing. I did give you a range, but your range gotta get take. Your range gotta get take away. Yeah. From you come over this platform and you're talking foolishness, definitely you gotta go. You understand? We're not gonna allow you with foolishness and crap. So go back and do your research. I don't know how you reach here if I tell you that how Burnham run down the country. What part Burnham they run down the country? Where? What the government right now is doing for Guyana, they're supposed to be doing it for Guyana. And every government that they go in power should be doing that for Guyana. Understand? We go into some more stuff, man. Cause like I said, it's not, you know what I mean? We're not here just to speak about one thing alone. We got some more stuff to go through. This drug boss. Let's check out this drug boss. You know what I mean? Okay, Renee say Burnham was boss. What he know that man was one of the ever come out of Guyana. Okay. What he know that man was one of the ever come out to Guyana. All right, Rennie. You know what I mean? I don't care what they say about Burnham. I read Burnham. Pantesato Burnham was the best president ever that run Guyana. Drop those comments, chats. Drop those comments. Guys, I hope you're liking up the live. Please like up the live. Lynn said he should talk about the same Burnham make planting of the coolie people rich. Rice. You understand? William must go and sleep. I like how you are dealing with them. You understand? Them ain't talking about the good thing. I'm talking about the bad. All right, good. PPP do some good things. And like I said, any government that is in power should be doing good things. Patrick, what's going on? Patrick said James Bond is a snitch. Patrick, hold a wrench, my brother. Yeah, man, hold a wrench. You don't is always checking, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, but on a real life level, I don't know how James Bond get like that. That man was a big PNC man. Then boom. Patrick said Burnham never banned flower. Never. Burnham was the best president. And Burnham was the man who come and tell them about certain homegrown stuff that grew in Guyana whereby we could make it functional for Guyana, whereby Burnham is the man who tell them about this important thing, for Bondo. We make we own rice, we make we own sugar. That's what Burnham teach us to do. So I don't know what they're talking about Burnham. We need to get him out to Melanie. I know Panther up on James Bond case wicked. Yeah, man. Yes, we need to get him out to Melanie. Straight. You know what I mean? James Bond, I don't know. James Bond surprised me as a black man, you know what I mean? But you just find that with certain black people. You know what I mean? You just find it with certain black people. Certain black man can't hold it out, bro. You know what I mean? Certain black man cannot hold it out. No joke. Mado said Burnham developed the country more than other political the PPP is doing the utmost to undo all the achievements. Okay. Well, you see, some people could say it, some people, this is what I'm trying to say. See, they got people who know what's going on, who got eyes to see, who got knowledge and know what's going on. So I don't understand what some people is just saying. You understand? Patrick Big Up, he said, Patrick said he opened our eyes. How you think we had saltfish? Aye. And he end up banning Canadian saltfish. But this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. If we really did do what Barnum say, I think Guyana would be a more better country than it is today. If we did listen to Barnum. But nobody want, everybody just want to live on this. And this the thing with Guyana. Guyanese people foreign-minded so fucking much, bro. Guyanese people foreign-minded. We could get we own thing, buddy. We don't have to import nothing. On a real life level. We don't have to import anything, bro. We could get we own thing. We salt, we sugar, like you said, we salt fish. Mado say, that's Bornums. All right. Yeah, man. Shout out to June. Welcome down. How you doing? All right. Ban is a 10-day worker from Craig and Congress to selling more mirror. Big up yourself, June. Welcome down. I never saw you before. This is the first time I've seen you over here. Welcome down to the channel. I'm gonna give you a wrench. Thanks for coming through. Like I said, everybody that drop a comment today, positive comment will be receiving themselves a wrench. Okay, guys? And the wrench definitely means your name is gonna be in blue from now on. It's not gonna be in white. Okay? So big up everybody are giving away a wrench like crazy this morning. I find a more easier way how to give the wrenches. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Madhu say you are absolutely correct. She know what she's saying. You understand? It's crazy at this said moment here, bro. I rate Barnum on what he was doing and what he was saying. And if enough of we live by what Barnum despise, no man imperfect. I don't care. No man imperfect. I ain't perfect, you imperfect. But at least we could try to be the best person we could be. By being factual, by being real. You understand? And not ignorance. We're not dealing with ignorance. That's what I'm saying, Renee. You see Renee comment, she started to born on one say, farm and eat what you grow. That's why enough of them getting cancer, all because of overseas food. Say it again. Say it again. All because of overseas food, enough of them getting cancer. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I didn't even know I get cut off. Watch out though. Yeah. And like I said, no, I mean. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I didn't even know I get cut off. Didn't even know I get cut off. I wonder why men here and I gotta put down my monitor back. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, like I said, George said that to most young East Indian brothers and sisters, so black brothers and sisters in the LFS, Burnham government was sanctioned by the U.S. and any country sanctioned by the U.S. does go through very hard time. Just look. Well, you got a very good point with that. Because Burnham had a vision whereby this man know we could build we own car, we could have we own rice, we got we own sugar, we could get our own stuff. We don't have to depend on nobody. But Guyana's so foreign-minded. You understand? Mado big up yourself. Mado say I understand that we are importing 90% of the food we consume. 90% of the food we consume, we importing. You know what I mean? But you said these people, it's like drying all sorts of food from China to kill us out early. But they lie it ain't gonna happen. This going wrong, bro. Not this time. The PPP will have to go. But right now, everybody's saying that, oh, yo, it's time for the move, time for the beat out. I think I should go and run a poll again. Yes. I'm going to run a poll quick. Yes. Hold on a minute. Okay, if you just a minute, give me a minute. All right. Let me get the poll kick in. Kick off the poll. All right, people, we're running an early poll this morning. An early poll we're going to be running, guys, okay? Early poll. Running those votes. We got 158 people on the check-in. We're going up to that 10 o'clock hour. Yeah, 2 hours show we're going to give you definitely. We're going into that 10 o'clock hour, then we're going to be out. So now it's 9:50. So the poll is going to be up to when we are going to come to that conclusion of the show. So, guys, drop your vote. The vote is should PPP stay or go. Drop your vote. All right? Let those vote come true. Let those vote go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Should PPP stay or PPP should go? Okay, Mr. Lynch said, because of Borna, we never had to purchase. We never had to purchase black-eyed peas, split peas. Channel. Yes, right, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Contain fabric. That is it. You know what I mean? If we really listen to what Barnum really said and everything what Barnum said, we would be living better day like today. I know for a fact. We would have been living better a day like today. I gotta get this man okay, don't give you a wrench already. Everybody that drop a positive comment will be getting themselves a wrench. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. Let me see something here, so. Please like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Like up the live. Drop those comments. Let me know what's you guys' thoughts on this right here. Okay, Patrick said it's time for those. You understand? Yeah, man, the PPP has to go, bro. It's time those bandit. You understand? The PPP must go. Go. We had our own thing. And it's right telling you, bro. It's kind of sticky, man. You know what I mean? We need somebody else. That's what we need. Okay. So Barnum definitely was born in 1923. Passed away the 6th of August 1985. You know, I understand. Barnum was a good man. Barnum did what he had to do, you understand? On a big man level, gotta big up to Barnum. You know what I mean? I got to bring, I gotta do something for Barnum. Realty, I gotta do on this show here some, a memory or something for Barnum, for Mr. Forbes Barnum, Definitely. Big up to Barnum and what he did for the country. Okay, it says he was a Guyanese political and the leader of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana from 1964 until his death in 1985. He serves the Prime of British Ghana from 1964 to 1966, Prime Minister of Guyana from 1964 to 1980, and then has the first exclusive president and then as the first executive president of Guyana, second president overall from 1980 to 1985. You understand? So, Barnum being around doing what he got to do. Renee, what you say there, my friend? No criminal gang must not continue to run the beautiful country Guyana. You understand? So, you know what I mean? Drop those votes, guys. Drop those votes. Like I told you already, we got 15 votes in. Come on, we got 100 and how much people up on the live. At least if we get 50 votes quick and fast. 50 votes quick and fast. Altia Benjamin, welcome down, sweetie. How you doing? Altia say PPP will have to go. Well, drop your votes, Altia. Altia, I'm gonna give you a wrench. Welcome down to the show. Make sure, you know what I mean. And like I said, the show definitely is definitely set for only people that have subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you cannot leave a comment, okay? So everybody that leave a positive comment this morning or on the shows that we have from Monday to Friday will be receiving wrenches. Wrenches is where you're gonna get, you know what I mean, different access than different people. Like for instance, your name is gonna be in blue, not white. Okay, so Altia, welcome down. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for being a part of the team, you know what I mean? Anyway, like I say, you know what I mean? It's crazy, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's one people, one nation, one destiny, and that is how we keeping it. You know what I mean? That's how we keeping it all the time. That's how we keeping it all the way. You know what I mean? And like I said, guys, go out and vote, and go out and vote for who you think you want to run the country. You understand? No, they got AP and you they got AP and you AFC. You know what I mean? And all now still we do not know. All now we do not know still if Muhammad is running for president. All right. I didn't know if I wonder if I dropped this yesterday. Wait, give me a minute. Let me check back my show. I wonder if I dropped it yesterday. Just a minute, guys. I didn't drop it. All right. I did not drop it on my show. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hold on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Wednesday, man. It's Wednesday. I'm feeling great. I am so feeling great and highly favored, guys. You don't even know. I'm trying to find this piece of video I want to run for you guys. I'll let you get to hear what this lady said, and I want you guys to leave your comment. Let me know what you think upon what she said. You know what I mean? I want you guys to leave it in the comment section. I'm going to drop this final video before we get out of here. It's actually 10 o'clock already. But you know me thing already with my viewers. I love you guys. All right. Okay, I got it. Just a minute. Okay. Okay, guys, this is from an upload from yesterday. If y'all didn't check out my upload, you guys could go back on the page. I did an upload yesterday. Definitely whereby we got some stuff over there for you to see. And like I said, subscribe to the channel, put your post notification bell on all so you'll be notified first whenever I go live or I drop a new video. Okay, guys? So let's jump into this with what she's saying. Let you guys get to hear. And I want you guys to leave your comments in the comment section. Muhammad is because of what he's doing, the freeness. You know, he's helping the he's helping the poor, giving back to people and so forth. And she's sanctioning that that is the reason why Guyanese supporters are supporting Mr. Muhammad. Guys, take a listen and let me know in the comment section what's your thoughts. Let's get this.
The only reason why you guys want Mr. Muhammad to run for presidency is because y'all like freeness. Y'all want to use the man till you can't use him no more and then dump him to the side. Like what you guys are doing to the PPP. You know, the PPP give y'all 100,000. They giving y'all children 55,000 cash grant. They're giving every newborn 100,000. There is a feeding program whereby y'all kids be having free meals and stuff like that. And they're doing much more. But you guys are satisfied, and that's okay, right? You guys want more is good to want more. But what I'm saying is just like how it is not enough for you guys, it's the same thing y'all gonna do, Mr. Mohammed. Like if Mohammed decide to run for presidency because he never declared that he's running, so I guess he's not. I don't know. I'm not jumping to conclusions. The guy never said he's running for presidency. He said he's just going around and he's just listening to people concerns, right? But you guys fail to realize that okay, Mr. Mohammed do charitable stuff for people and he help out people. If Mohammed is to become president, do you guys feel that Mr. Mohammed can explore our tax money? Like how y'all is ready for abuse the government and be like, is that the government money? Is we money? Do you guys feel that is how it works? Do you guys feel that Mr. Mohammed could come around everybody's street and say, you get a house, you get $1 million? Do you guys think that how it works? Do you guys think that how it works if Mr. Mohammed become president? He can take his own money to do such. But the state money, no, 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 no. You see how the government spending our...
Hold on there. I got a comment there. I got to read that comment before we continue. All right. Patrick C. My take is Mr. Mohammed don't want to run for president. He will be on the side and help out people. Yes, bro. Well, indeed. And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? He haven't said that, oh, he's going to be running for president. At least I haven't heard that. But there's still speculations out there that is saying that he will run for president. You know what I mean? There's still speculation out there saying that. And Patrick, as you dropped that comment saying that, what is your take again on if he do come out and say that he is running for president? How do you see him as running for president? Do you think he's fit to run for president? Drop it in the comment section, Patrick. Let me know what's your thoughts.
State money and have to give account for what they are doing with it before they get jail. That is exactly what Mr. Mohammed have to do if he do becomes president. Will you guys feel he can go into the state funds and be like, oh girl, you get a house today, you get a car tomorrow, you get a car on Thursday? Listen, the only reason y'all want this man is because y'all want freeness. And when all the freeness done, he's a villain. Just like how y'all say the PPP is a villain. He's a villain and he's wicked. Y'all just want to use till you can't use no more. That is your problem. Come for me. If this government is doing so much and y'all telling them bud up, and it's not enough, nothing is enough for y'all. That is why I notice nobody is contented. Nobody contented.
I don't get some shots firing. Some shots done there firing. All right, first I can read out this one is Patrick said that, oh yes, he will be most welcome. The team up with the, you understand, coalition. All right, good. Yeah, you know what I mean. All right, good. Shelly, welcome down to the show. Welcome, welcome down, Shelly. Shelly said that, oh. Shelly said, girl, shut up. She live in Guyana. She's a Guyanese. And I know she getting a set of backlash because she even say, yo, come for me. So she know the people them going to come for she. A lot of persons are giving her backlash with what she's saying because, you know what I mean, what really the government doing? What do you mean by the government doing? Me understand what you mean by what the government doing. You understand? All right, let me go down here. So George Prince said this one word Bornham said, see it all, produce or perish. And that is what happening right now in Guyana. We are perishing under the PPP. All right. Yeah, man. Patrick say he don't really want a position. Shout out to Shelly. Shelly said where this thing live. She live in Guyana. Yeah, she live in Guyana. But a lot of persons definitely is giving her backlash at what she's saying. What really the government doing? If they do road and all these things, they have to. These are things have to be done in the country. But when you're gone to this money with the government giving, we know that this is what they're doing with this money that they're giving is to just blind the Guyanese population from what really is going on in the country. That's how I see it. That's right, man.
It only left for y'all tell Mr. Mohammed about his control. The minute he do what y'all want, if he becomes
Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. Listen,
Sorry about that.
if you have been in a car accident in the past year,
president. If Mr. Mohammed is running for presidency, he did not declare that he's running. So he just said that he's going around and listening to the concerns of people, right? If Mohammed is running for presidency, since somebody ain't telling y'all like it is, let me tell y'all. Cause y'all don't be frightened a soul. None. If Mr. Mohammed is running for presidency, he can't explore we money, as y'all says, we money. It's not the government money. He cannot explore the taxpayers' money. Like what y'all thinking. Right? I have rules. Mr. Mohammed can explore his money, but when it comes to the state funds, he just can't. And if Mr. Mohammed is running for presidency, I think it's time for him to declare and also put out his manifesto. Let's see. But a friendly reminder, he cannot explore the state funds like how y'all thinking that if Mr. Mohammed win and he becomes president, that y'all could go in front the office and come out with a big fat envelope like that. Me, you, he, she, them. No. That's not how it goes. So y'all could tell me about my scunt. No, I ain't really business. I don't say what to say.
You understand? What's your take on what she said? She don't say what she had to say. You understand? No, this is what I saying. Like Patrick just now stated, and Patrick said, yes, Burnham said produce or perish. Money is our money, bro. That girl broke. She want a top up. Yo, I love this live this morning here, so I definitely love this live this morning. And it's crazy to see how people is really, you know what I mean, is really think at this said moment here. And we all know that, you know what I mean, even if Muhammad go into power, he cannot squander the money how he wants to squander it. But remember, this man got his money. Muhammad got his bread. And like I said, you know what I mean, I think it's on this same live, this same upload that I did. You understand? Whereby this young man made it clear that why the PPP is afraid of Muhammad is because they know Muhammad got his money. Muhammad got money like PPP. So obviously, what Muhammad is doing by helping people out, they ain't like though. Because if Muhammad go in power, if Muhammad do run for president and do get elected, this man could still help a lot of people. You know what I mean? On a real life level. Okay, let me go up to Renee. Renee said, I think she have a point. Yeah, she got a little point to do she's saying. And yes, he is running for president. Okay. I know, gotta be. I know you're running for president. Got to be running for president. Cause all this commotion was going on, it don't add up. But she got a point with what she's saying. But at the end of the day, like Patrick said, the money is we money. So we doing by giving the people them money for the child and these things is good. Because in French Guyana, in America here, you know what I mean? In America here, the government do help the kids. So nothing wrong with the government helping the children, even if they try to give the citizens of Guyana, you understand, back some money. Of course, that's why I was saying I wonder if it's a tax return money they giving we back. If this are we going to be getting our tax return money, which in the amount of money we spend over in 1 year is more than $100,000. Because whenever in the United States of America, whenever the citizens are collecting their tax money, is enough. So people get 3, 4, 6, 5, 6,000 and all these kind of thing in the tax return. I mean, not talking about 100 because 500 US is 100,000 Guyana dollars. I said some people is get 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 back in tax return. So I know for a fact, if that is the tax return money, we should be getting even more. You understand? George said, I must say, bro, I do enjoy your program. Keep up the great job you doing. Thank you, man. You don't know it go, Patrick. You know what I mean? I try my best to do what I gotta do, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna continue doing it, you know? I'm gonna continue doing what I gotta do. Let me give you a wrench for that motivation speech that you give me there. Hold a wrench. You know what I mean? And I hope to see you here on our show, even if not every day that you could make it, when you are definitely free to drop your points on any topic that we have. You are always welcome, my brother. You know what I mean? Respect and manners. Shelly, shout out to Shelly. Shelly just dropped a comment, and Shelly said she has no point. It is Guyana money. So, Renee, when you say she got a point, what do you mean by she have a point? Can you state that in a comment? Let we know direct. What is your point by saying she have a point? Because we could see Shelly saying she don't have a point. So, what is your point? Because I say she got a point to which you mean even know what point she really got. Because the money is we money. You understand? Nicola said, nice work, bro. Thank you so much, Nicola. I never saw Nicola over here before. So thank you. Nicola hold a wrench. Also giving away a wrench to all who drop in positive comments. You know what I mean? We ain't doing over here is positive. Over here is positivity we do it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Real thing. But Renee, yeah, what do you mean by she got a point? If you could state that in a comment. We got like 5 minutes more and definitely be out of here. All right? Mr. Lynch started to find out if that ever work because people who work so hard and long hours need better payment. Of course, you got a point with that. You know what I mean? You have a point with that. You know what I mean? And there's the thing, you know what I mean? Because as Guyanese citizen, we don't get paid by hours. We get paid by day. This is the whole thing. You know what I mean? If we used to get paid by hours, could it be a different scenario? You know, $3,000 hour or something like that. Which in order for that happen, I think the economy got to be on a more better scale. You know what I mean? So all all these things could be done, you know what I mean? All these things could be done. It's all about the government who's running, who's in power to put these things in place, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you, man, I know Guyana could be a better country with the resources that we have at this said moment. And like Glenn Lal say, you know what I mean? The country is richer than Dubai and could shine brighter than a diamond with the resources that we have. I know that for a fact. And I wish one day my children that is in Guyana could have a better life, even if we never got it. You know what I mean? With whoever is going to be in power. That's all I need. Whoever is going to run the country, they just do the right thing, bro. Because it's not like if we don't have the resources, it's not like if we don't have the minerals. Yeah, we have these things. So at least we could do better. You know what I mean? We could do better. You know? Shout out to Dexter. Big up yourself from your call my name. You don't know. Big up yourself, my brother. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Whole orange Dexter. Yeah, man. Gotta get you a wrench, you know what I mean? But like I say, people, that's it. This is where we're gonna pull the curtains down. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Like I say, from Monday to Friday, 8 to 9. Depends on how the traffic is with the live. We go to 10. You know what I mean? Yeah, we go to 9:30 or 10 o'clock. We give you a 2-hour show. But normally the show is scheduled for 1 hour. As the traffic build up, we give you a 2-hour show. Okay, so this is where I gotta pull the curtains down. This is where I gotta leave. I got some more stuff I gotta go and do. You know, as a family man, it was a pleasure being here with you. I'm trying to schedule a show in the night. I don't know it's gonna be every Wednesday night, every Monday night, but I'm trying to schedule a live in the nighttime. And this live that I'm going to schedule is not going to be a politician or political talking live. It's going to be based on different topics we're going to bring. You know me, whether it's family, whether it's abuse, whether it's you know what I mean, robbery, whether it's different stuff we're going to bring definitely. So look out for that. You know what I mean. Once again, for those persons who haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You understand? Be a part of the membership. Also, I need some membership over here because we're going to be having membership lives only. Okay. Once again, for those persons who definitely join the live and leave the comments, positive comments, I will be giving you wrenches. All right. So, like I said, man, big up to everybody once again. I'm out of here. Peace and love. Until tomorrow, same time, same place. Mado say he can't send the state funds like the PPP is doing. Okay, you can't spend the state funds like the PPP is doing. Where you see that? You see that? So what the PPP doing is wrong. Don't worry. We're going to continue this tomorrow, guys. It was a pleasure being here with you. I'm out. You don't know what's up. Like I say, stay blessed, stay positive. You know how it goes already. It was a pleasure being here. Before I cut this live, oh shit. Let me see, we're going on 80%. All right. Well, we're going to end the vote now also, because that's something I just keep forgetting to do for ending the vote. Right now, the vote is 84% to 16%. So I got, should PPP stay or go? Right? We see whereby 82% say go, 18% say stay. So definitely, absolutely, go win. Yeah. So persons are saying that PPP has to go. And this is a poll I'm going to run every morning just to know what is the citizens, we should say, idea, or the citizens' concern. What do they want? And right now, the citizens of Guyana are saying that they need a change. So PPP has to go. We out of here, man. That was the poll, ending the poll right there. Thanks everybody to definitely drop in your vote. It was a pleasure, man. Like I said, that my boy Mado said that girl say a pile of bullshit. Hey, I love y'all. I love y'all bad. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I love y'all bad. Here we go, and I gone. See y'all until tomorrow, guys. You know what I mean? I love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay positive. Always call on God. You understand? And be real. Because if it's one thing they don't like, it's real, people. When you stay real, you understand? Renee, big up yourself. Renee, drop a comment. Renee say Guyanese fed up with the PPP. Yep. Yep, they gotta go, they gotta go, they gotta go, they got to go. They got to go. Tomorrow, this what we want. Y'all drop in the comments. They got to go. They got to go. I gone. See y'all. I got to go. Just like how they got to go, I'm going. Until tomorrow, guys. Peace and love. Out of here, so stay blessed.